right. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us here today. We're super happy that you are willing to spend a little bit of your time. We've got a great session on Dell TechDirect today. But first, I'm just going to run over some quick housekeeping. So first is that this is a Zoom webinar, so it is being recorded. So please keep mind of that. If you have any questions, please use the chat or put it in the Q&A section. We will do our best to get through every single question that we can. So please put it there in either chat or Q&A. We'll be watching them both throughout the entire presentation. We do have a post-event survey. We love your feedback. It helps guide what we do next in our webinars and our planning and our content. So please fill that out. We want to know how we did today, as well as what you're looking to hear from us next. So please do that. And just a reminder, 2 lucky survey participants will be randomly selected to get a $25 Amazon gift card. Believe it or not, the holidays are coming up, so that 25 bucks could go a long way. And I would just like to remind you, we do have a packed September. So we have 3 more webinars coming up this month. Next week, in exactly 1 week from today, we've got the Innovate in Excel Future of Work with Copilot Plus PCs. And then we've got Choosing the Right AI PC with Dell and Verizon's connectivity solutions. I'm not sure if you've seen all the announcements, but that's been a great new partnership between Dell and Verizon Business. So make sure you check that out if you have any questions. And then at the end of the month, we'll be seeing Jessica again as we have Dell Support Assist along with some other speakers. We'll have Aaron and we'll have Todd, who is on our advisory council, all a part of that, answering questions. So please make sure you register for all of those. I will drop the link to our events page here in just a moment. But without further ado, Jess, the floor is yours because they're here to listen to you and not me.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jack. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining today. I will take over screen share. Give that a second to load. Alrighty. So welcome everybody. Today we're going to talk about TechDirect. We're going to talk about the end-to-end IT support solutions that TechDirect brings to the table. TechDirect is a lifecycle ecosystem, so there are about 14 individual offers and capabilities that live within this ecosystem. So today we're going to do a high-level flyover of those, and you will notice that we call out Support Assist at one point, and that's what we're coming back at the end of this month to really deep dive into, as that is our AI, machine learning, connectivity technology that connects you back to Dell for some really great automated automation and remediation capabilities. So without further ado, let's talk about shifting from maintenance to innovation for end-to-end IT services. So whether you're managing a single system or an entire data center, shipping those operations from break fix to business transformation is challenging. You're looking for tools and technologies that offer end-to-end visibility, actionable insights, and a flexible experience to help you maximize your success. So with TechDirect and Dell Technology Services, we help you increase competitiveness in the market, help you reduce downtime by utilizing a lot of those automated capabilities that come with Support Assist, maximizes your flexibility and increases visibility across your fleet. And you also have individual preferences across your IT admins and individual technicians to manage your entire portfolio. You have complete customization and granularity on who can access what and when. But let's jump into some numbers. So IT leaders thrive with services technologies. We've heard from IT leaders across the globe, that they really utilize these benefits that they're getting from these technology IT services. So, 61% appreciate the intelligence of a self-server portal with receiving clear and actionable recommendations for IT environment health. So with things like Support Assist, we can tell you your health, application, security experiences. We can help you document trends and audit logs, as well as drill down into individual PC BIOS and even into your monitors and docking stations to understand any potential issues. And if you're also an elevated customer with Pro Support Plus with Support Assist, you'll get automated issues that remediate those issues before you proactively or predictably before that fault can even have a chance to occur. So then you've also got 63% gained access to historical trends. You've got tons of robust reporting capabilities across the lifecycle TechDirect. Depending on where you are in that, you have access to your reportings, trend data, audit trails, and things like that, and all of your KPIs as well. So that AI-powered connectivity technology, I make a joke that we've been doing AI since before AI was cool. We've been utilizing large language models for, upwards of 10 plus years with this support assist technology from Dell. So we have a ton of really robust data to pull from to help you guys understand what's going on in your fleet across the life cycle. So 62% agree that it improves IT productivity. We've got a really great principal technology study that shows that you can save up to like 1,400 hours of individual IT time, and also some really great customer stories that validate utilizing the automated processes that connectivity technology bring to the table, like cutting your IT time in half when it comes to self-dispatching parts. And of course, the 57% really appreciate that accelerated resolution. So what is TechDirect? TechDirect is a platform. It's an ecosystem that's going to provide you end-to-end IT control throughout the device lifecycle. It's going to give you fleet-wide visibility and management with actionable insights. It also allows you to assign admins and technicians to individual capabilities and allow them to work on specific pieces so you know who's in charge of what and when. And you have the ability to change that at any time. You also have the AI-driven support and automation to keep you ahead of disruptions and downtime, and that flexibility to tailor your views and dashboards. So what do we get with TechDirect? Oops. We get a couple of things at no cost. So from the first perspective on your client PCs and your infrastructure fleet, you're going to get centralized online access to technical support. A really great thing about TechDirect is it's built in for you to select the specific service that you have a question in, and you're going to go straight to that expert queue, and you're not going to end up kind of in the ether of tech support. You've got the ability to self-dispatch for replacement parts. If you have support assist connectivity technology, you can automate that entire self-dispatch process by having those proactive predictive capabilities automate that process for you and guarantee that you're going to get the right part and not the wrong part based on the telemetry that we've collected. You've also got APIs for integration into your preferred help desk. You've got asset appraisal with our asset recovery service and our retire and recycle pillar. And then, of course, across client PCs, you've got image assist features and driver catalog management. If you want to start to up level those features, you have some experience that where you can start to unlock more intelligent services, such as our Pro Deploy client suite, connect provisioning for your build and deploy applications. You've got asset recovery services for your end of lifing and refreshing, renewing your fleets. A new capability called self-healing image recovery, where you can restore an OS image from the cloud. The ability to erase your data. So a couple of these different offers, you can start to bundle in opportunities like data erase to properly sanitize your systems and get those certifications of disposal and things like that. And then, of course, on the infrastructure side, you've got some Pro Deploy and Pro Support capabilities as well. And we will dive deeper into each of these pieces as we continue. I built this slide in here for you guys just to get a larger picture of what goes on across the whole life cycle of TechDirect. So on one screen that you can see the 4 pillars that we have in TechDirect. We divide it into build and deploy, connect and manage, support and self-dispatch, recycle, and retire. So today we're going to talk through high level all of these pieces. And at the end of the month, as Jack mentioned, we will be coming back to focus specifically on the connect and manage section with our support assist for business PCs and pro support suite for PCs, and the capabilities that offer level starts to unlock with your support assist connectivity. But you've got your provisioning pieces over here and build and deploy with imaging. And then, of course, the support assist pieces, asset recovery services, and your retire and recycle. Support, self-dispatch, and APIs all live in that support bucket of TechDirect. We also have a really great simulator that Jack just dropped in the chat for you guys. Check it out. It's your ability to go in and actually play with TechDirect with no commitment required. It's a sandbox environment that we've built out. You will notice the support and self-dispatch section is missing. We're in the process of updating that piece. So as soon as it's finished, we'll push it back in. But you can go in today and play with Pro Deploy, Image Assist, Connect Provisioning, Self-Healing Image Recovery, specifically Support Assist, and also Asset Recovery Services. So definitely bookmark that link and check it out. And also you guys will get some resources at the end of this as well. So no need to take too many notes. You'll get a copy of this deck. But why TechDirect? Let's talk about some numbers. So Support Assist has over 87 million plus connected devices globally. We have more than a decade of self-service online support with over 536K support requests and 1.6 million self-dispatches globally each year. We're trusted by 214,000 enrolled companies and 22,000 partners across the world. Security is first. I have a really great security white paper that we've written across TechDirect and Support Assist. It's about 18 pages long, so if you're looking for some light reading, I highly recommend it. And then, of course, we have the scope and scale to manage that entire process end to end, all from a single pane of glass. So it's a really great capability. And we're also working, roadmap wise to help you guys utilize the Intunes of the world. So if you're managing your fleet in Intune, we're working to make that a federated access back into TechDirect so you don't have to re-log in. We know who you are, you're attached to an account, you can come in and manage your data from Intune into TechDirect and back again. So great things on the roadmap from that perspective. A couple of benefits from connectivity. So the connectivity, like Support Assist, is going to allow you to stay ahead of disruptions. We call them our proactive and predictive alerts. So the proactive alerts are going to identify a fault before it can even occur, and then of course those predictive ones before that can occur as well. And then unlock, richer insights and to streamline your workday. We've got a really great recommendation engine that's going to give you those best fit recommendations across your fleet, not just the latest and greatest. For example, like a BIOS driver updates or something, you're going to get the latest and greatest of recommendations across your fleet and how to remediate those issues. And then, of course, it's some additional metrics that we kind of walked through earlier, but specific to that connectivity technology. So let's dive into the lifecycle features of TechDirect. Here is on the right side of the screen, you've got some screenshots of what TechDirect looks like today. The URL is tdm.dell.com. If you go there today, you can sign in and register, and you'll see the 4 pillars that we've divided this content into. So you see your build and deploy, connect and manage, get support and replace parts, and retire your assets. And then, of course, where those offers start to fit in here, just to help you guys understand how we go through this guide. So in our next slide for build and deploy, let's quickly overview each of these offers that we're going to dive into. So you've got Image Assist, Pro Deploy Client, Connected Provisioning, and Pro Deploy Infrastructure. Those last 2 are invitation only. So you would purchase those from your sales rep, and then of course come back into TechDirect to manage that end-to-end experience. So what is Image Assist? Image Assist allows you to effortlessly create, deploy, and update cross-platform images faster than ever. You've got offers such as Ready Image or self-healing image recovery, where you can start to put, the ability to restore your image from your OS into your custom imaging projects. So it's a really great capability that we've got. We've got over 30 million users today in TechDirect that are have the ability to utilize our self-healing image recovery. So self-healing image recovery is a clean image from the factory, recovery from the cloud, choice of language, OS, Microsoft 365 apps. And then, of course, it's got direct and channel capabilities. So our Pro Deploy Client Suite allows you direct deployment with control and speed. So again, that end-to-end visibility. Pro Deploy also offers you the ability to go in and test with a sample order. So you can build your PC from the ground before you even commit to purchasing, just to see how you want to set up and provision that device. You can pre-configure it, no purchase commitment necessary. You can also do this in the simulator that Jack dropped into the chat for you guys. So definitely check that out, play around. We've got some really cool things in there about you can customize your box labels, asset tags, and reports for your devices, even like from your box labels on those shipping packages into the asset tag that sits on your computer. You can make those customizable to your business needs. So faster, ready to work devices made easy for IT. This is through our connected provisioning. This is kind of our white glove approach to Pro Deploy. So this is kind of, we will do it for you from the factory into provisioning, shows up at your end user's house, ready to go right out of the box. So this is a really great tool if you're looking for that level of convenience. And then, of course, your Pro Deploy Infrastructure Suite, which shows up as the Tile Enterprise Project Services within TechDirect. You get to collaborate on field-based deployment projects to integrate Dell infrastructure systems. So you can view your orders for the project, collaborate in real time with planning engineers on design. You approve the design, of course, final verification reports, your history, KPIs, and all your reporting. And then, of course, you can add team members to view and take actions, and then append notes to the dashboard. So a really great project manageability tool as well. As we jump into our connect and manage form, so we'll talk quickly about our custom update management capabilities that you have for your drivers, firmware, BIOS, and Dell applications. And then the Offer Pro Support Suite that starts to unlock a lot of the smart, proactive, predictive capabilities of Support Assist once you deploy Support Assist. And then, of course, your Pro Support Infrastructure Suite as well. So diving into Pro Support Suite, so the Pro Support Suite offer allows you to gauge the health of your fleet, um, root cause issues, and remotely apply solutions to individual PCs. Allows you to optimize those devices based on AI-driven performance trends, improve employee experience by pinpointing and resolving issues before they even develop, and of course, automate the way you do IT with customized rules. All of these capabilities require you to deploy Support Assist for Business PCs. Today, you can, as of June, you can download Support Assist for Business PCs directly from Dell.com. The Support Assist for Home version is what comes shipped on your device from the factory if you don't push a custom image. So if you need the Support Assist for Business PCs, this is the fleet view that you manage inside of TechDirect. Future state, you'll be able to actually download Support Assist for Business PCs directly from Intune as well. So today you log in, you can download it from Dell.com. You would log into TechDirect, connect your endpoints, and push your updates from there to manage your fleet seamlessly. Privacy and security is paramount. I touched on our light reading security white paper, so this is just some high level notes on this. At any point from a TechDirect perspective and also with Support Assist as it's collecting telemetry, you're always in control. It's only collecting system state information, only information that you want to collect. However, understand that if you start to deselect some of the custom configuration capabilities in your Support Assist configuration package, some of your recommendations and trends will not populate. And as you log into TechDirect and kind of hover over and go through a configuration profile, also in this simulator, you will see the different variations of things that come off if you deselect something or select something. And I will pause because I see a question in the chat. Why is Support Assist for home users bundled with business PCs? It is not bundled. Support Assist for Home comes factory installed on systems leaving the Dell factory. Support Assist for Business PCs is after the fact download. Today, you can actually put it into your custom image with Ready Image or Image Assist so that it's already there and you just come into TechDirect and configure, and it will replace that home version. You won't have both versions at the same time. However, if you have the business experience, you have the option inside of your configuration preferences to enable an end user view. As an IT admin, you have the ability to turn that on or off, and what level of engagement you would allow your end user to take for scanning files to optimize PC performance, clean files, and things like that. Moving into Pro Support Infrastructure Suite. So hopefully if you guys are on the infrastructure side of the house, you know that Support Assist for Enterprise transitioned to Secure Connect Gateway software about 3-ish years ago. So it's essentially the same connectivity type of technology, but this is more from an infrastructure suite perspective. So you still have the flexibility to choose your support from the service offer of Pro Support. You still have that central point of accountability for your hardware. You have cross-domain experience that goes beyond a single piece of hardware, those predictive automated tools as well, and then a consistent experience regardless of where you're located or what language you speak. So also available for enterprise infrastructure devices as well. And another slide on security, just so that you guys understand, Secure Connect Gateway, our Dell as a whole takes security very seriously. So we also have an ISG focused white paper as well. And if you are interested in deploying our connectivity technology to your fleet, we also have a team that's ready and willing to answer any additional questions that these white papers don't go into enough detail for you. But Jess, there's different portals for the infrastructure fleet. How do you guys connect? So I had this slide for you guys to kind of just high level see. So TechDirect allows you for parts replacement, online self-service for service requests, parts dispatch, and your on-site inventory, support, warranty, and self-dispatch into your IT help desk with TechDirect APIs. And then, of course, you've got your invite-only pro deploy infrastructure capabilities as well. You switch into that My Service 360 portfolio when you want to get into your health and security assessments. So seeing those trends and KPIs across your seat. So additional incidents and technical support, advisories, on-site services, manage your contracts, your code levels, connectivity, and more. And then, of course, manage your evolving priorities with tailored analytics and rich data. And then, of course, we have Apex AIO Ops, which is formerly known as Cloud IQ, for that proactive issue resolution for system health, cybersecurity, and capacity. There are some larger projects on the Dell roadmap where we're looking at making sure that these products continue to work seamlessly together so that we're not forcing you to have to relog in as you navigate to the different areas based on what your business is. But just like TechDirect, you have the ability to assign levels and permissions to your admins and technicians across your entire fleet. This is just another view for you guys to kind of understand it. You know, TechDirect is more of your deploy space, building and provisioning those systems, and then parts dispatch and technical support. Your next gen connectivity technology, Secure Connect Gateway, is across the whole life cycle, just like in TechDirect. And then, of course, that My Service 360 comes in with some more specific data capabilities for you to utilize. Moving into data erase. So data erase enables IT administrators to remotely erase PC data from the cloud or equip their organization with a secure solution that employees can use to locally sanitize their devices from any location. So you have two options. If a remote option is not available, you have the ability to share a USB drive that'll help that end user release their erase their data from a system before you turn it in. There are some future state pieces coming down the roadmap with Gen AI across TechDirect, where we're looking at utilizing, you know, the connectivity data that we have from a support assist perspective, where we can see, hey, we see that this system is about to naturally attrit or go out of warranty. We can tell you that it's worth this much money with our asset appraisal capability with asset recovery services, and be like, hey, would you like to utilize this custom image that we have on file for you and kick off a new provisioning request? And that starts to push you into that full lifecycle capability of TechDirect, and helping your IT admins not have to recreate the wheel every time. We've got that data. Let's start to make it work for all of us and help us save time. Time is money. So as we move into the Get Support and Self-Dispatch section, so you'll see we have the technical support, self-dispatch, and APIs. So let's dive into what our APIs are. So we have some Support Assist specific APIs that require connectivity, and that's going to be your proactive and predictive alertings, hardware health insights, and your security health scores. Those require Support Assist connectivity. And then, of course, for TechDirect as a whole, you have access to APIs for help desk integration, such as Snow, warranty status, technical support requests, and self-dispatch support requests. We're always enhancing these materials. We're also looking to utilize a more robust alerting platform. So definitely stay tuned to this space as we've got some really great stuff on the roadmap for next year for you guys. With self-dispatch, you know, 1.6 million self-dispatches every year. Self-dispatch is mainly there for you to self-serve. There is a required free training and certification course that we require across CSG and ISG, so your PCs and your infrastructure fleets. But it provides you a single hub to manage all your requests and your individual technicians. You also get metrics on your technicians to ensure that they are dispatching the right part and not just taking a guess. There are some additional capabilities that we're looking at from a support assist perspective to help modernize this space. So specifically being like, hey, you know, run this version of support assist on your connected devices, and we can confirm if that is in fact the correct part that your system actually needs in the field. A really cool story about this, utilizing the proactive capabilities of Support Assist with the self-dispatch, is we had a customer who was living his best life on a boat somewhere. He had a predictive failure happen. So it automatically dispatched, but because he had access to his TechDirect account, he was able to log in, interject the shipping address for where that part would be dispatched, and a technician was actually able to meet him in his next port of entry, and he was back on his way within 30 minutes outside of the port. I think that's a really great example of how at your fingertips TechDirect is, and especially the brilliance of using a connectivity technology that helps automate a lot of that process for you. These are some of the products that are supported across tech support and self-dispatch inside of TechDirect today. A specific call out on our XE Power Edge series. These are our AI backed. These are currently turned off in self-dispatch, and hopefully should be turned on rather soon, but they are off for the time being as of this phone call. So just calling that out. But the rest of these parts are still self-service from a self-dispatch perspective today. As we move into one of our last slides, talking through the life cycle, we have asset recovery services. So this really completes that life cycle from a support perspective. So you have the ability to get quick appraisals to discover the value of your assets. This includes assets that you might have like in an old IT closet that you just, have locked the door and walked away from. It doesn't have to be Dell branded. You can recycle anything through this asset appraisal list. You can take that money and put it back towards future innovation. So this really starts to work for you the more that you continue to utilize it. You've got convenient control to schedule services, track orders, and manage payments from anywhere. And then on-demand reporting, see what you want, how you want it, with instant access to customize and download reports. And you've got certificates of disposals. You've got our brand new report, our environmental impact report. These are government standard reports across the globe that have really great information to let you know how your company's doing for their recycling goals for the company. Is that? And with that, I'm going to jump into two customer stories really quickly. We have a brand new alpha level customer story that for asset recovery services. Some really great feedback, and they had a really great TechDirect specific quote that I'd like to read to you. Dell TechDirect has been a game changer for us. There is no minimum for the number of devices that can be sent back. We can send one device back if we want. This flexibility is extremely valuable to our business when supporting both on-site and remote employees. With Dell Asset Recovery Services, our value funds are visible in TechDirect, helping our worldwide sites see the benefit of dispositioned equipment and opening up new possibilities for our business, from Peter Erickson, the product manager at Alpha Level. And then one more recent customer story, excuse me, is with our Phoenix Union High School District customer account. They actually joined us at Dell Technologies World a couple of years ago to come talk about how utilizing support assist connectivity for proactive and predictive abilities has really cut their IT time in half. And of course, utilizing the TechDirect portal to self-dispatch parts, and it's cut the time in half that our tech spend repairing devices, specifically utilizing those proactive and predictive case creations that Support Assist brings to the table. There's another study that's linked in the resources that we'll send from Principled Technologies that talks about how you can get up to 1,400 hours of your IT time back per year just by utilizing that connectivity technology, but also, initiating driver catalog updates within as little as 13 seconds. So with that, Jack, I am done. Did we have any other questions come in? Anyone raise their hand with some questions?
It was only that one question from Max, but this is everybody on the audience. This is your shot. We've got some time, so please ask your questions. Jess is a great resource. So please ask away, and we will have the survey, so we'll be able to ask your questions in writing there as well. But we'll give everybody a couple minutes. Put your questions in the chat or in the Q&A. But Jess, I just want to say thank you. I learned a lot.
Awesome.
Right? It's been over a year since we did something like this, and there's been a lot of improvements. This is great.
Yeah, a lot of new things in here. At least 4 new offers since last time we spoke.
All right, looks like we got a new question from Max, and he is
Okay.
asking, what is required for a company to sign up for TechDirect? What's cost look like?
There is no cost to sign up for TechDirect. If you sign up for TechDirect today, it's a free service, so it's a free platform. So Max, if you sign in, it's tdm.dell.com, or techdirect.com, honestly. But yeah, you get access to centralized online access to technical support. You can start utilizing self-dispatch. Obviously, you pay for the parts, but the service is free. Same with Image Assist. That's a free service. Driver catalog management, that's a free service. So if you just need to push the latest driver updates to your fleet, you've got access to that. You've got access to creating those asset appraisals complimentary as you log into TechDirect. You really start to unlock a lot of these additional intelligent services, like the proactive and predictive capabilities of Support Assist once you purchase Pro Support Client Suite. So those are the levels kind of where that intelligence starts to come in. But TechDirect to create an account is free.
So yeah, I just heard it's free, so why not sign up for it?
Right? Yes, we
Um,
just went through a lot of really great security updates. So if you're wondering about the security of this tool with the amount of data that it collects, we are top standard. Security is paramount for Dell as a company. So taking your security and your data and access to it is a very high priority for us.
Yeah, that's some nice peace of mind. We do have another question that came in from David, and he said, "Who do customers go to for help setting up Support Assist or TechDirect, and how do they get support for issues?"
Yeah, so if you have a customer that's interested in utilizing the proactive predictive capabilities of Support Assist, we actually have an adoption core team. So Aaron Spencer and I are coming back on the 26th to really deep dive into Support Assist Pro Support, and we'll talk to you guys about our connectivity tool that we have built to help onboard customers into this, because configuring Support Assist can be scary, for any IT admin. It's a lot of steps. It's a lot of trust that you're putting into us as an OEM, and we understand that. So we want to help you understand, the power that really comes with it, because it is a very powerful tool. So yeah, reach out to me. I can help point you in the right direction, or you can wait for the 26th and deep dive in more, and then reach out to me, whichever one you want.
And like we mentioned, right, all of these resources, the slide deck, all of the links we put in will be available. I will send a post-event email, so keep your eye out for that. And it will have Jessica's email in there as well. So I'm sorry in advance if your inbox gets blown up, but
I'm
I
ready.
mean, right? See, she's ready. This is what she signed up for. She knew coming to the DTUC community, she might get a lot of questions like that. So yeah, this is perfect. I'm not seeing any other questions at this time, so I just want to say thank you, and if you've got any other closing thoughts, let me know. Oh, Brian, looks like you got one in the nick of time. Is there a TechDirect webinar that is specific to onboarding first-time users and potential adopters? Would this be a meeting with sales, a meeting with you? It is something we could do with DTUC.
Yeah, I say, well, let's bring that back in. Like, if we want to do a deep dive on how to onboard for the first time, we can absolutely do that. If you go to techdirect.com today, it's very easy just to register for an account. It asks you some basic fundamental questions, but happy to come in and just walk you guys through that whole tool on how to do that. I actually had a lot of that already built into the simulator that we shared, so feel free to check that out as well. And I'm always taking
Awesome.
feedback on that simulator. If there's something in there that you wanna see more of or have questions on, let me know.
Awesome. Well, Max, see, I saw you say you want a deep dive too. So, Max and Brian, we will work on getting that on the calendar as well. We've got a busy September, so it may not be this month, but make sure you come to Support Assist as we're diving a little bit deeper into Support Assist. But we'll work on getting something on the calendar to do a deep dive into TechDirect, into deployment and onboarding. But like Jess said, you can always reach out to her. There's an entire core team that would be more than happy to answer any questions, and I'm sure take the time to work with you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I even mentioned to Jack before this, so if you guys want us to come back, I'd be happy to bring in some more specifics around our self-dispatch capability. Um, yeah, we can bring that in.
Fantastic. Well, yeah, any last thoughts? I'm seeing a lot of requests for this master class. So, Jess, we're gonna have to connect and we're gonna have to figure out how to get that on the books for everybody. But
Yeah,
any final
I'm
thoughts
in.
before we close out?
No, thank you guys so much for your time. There are a couple survey questions that I would just love your feedback on. Because, like I said, like, we're constantly innovating in this space, and it's your feedback that drives all of these changes. So let us have it, please, and thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna do that same thing, driving people towards a survey. You did my job for me. Thank you.
Woohoo!
Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. Really appreciate your time. Once again, the slides and all of the links will be sent out in a post-event email. Keep an eye out once you leave this. That survey link will pop up the second you hit leave webinar. And then it will also be in that post-event email. So keep an eye out. That will be coming soon. The recording to this will be up on dtuck.com and YouTube soon as well. So every resource, just keep coming in. Greg, thank you. Really appreciate you. So yeah, have a good one. Jess, I'll talk to you soon, and let's figure out something for a deep dive.
Awesome. Thank you guys. See y'all on the 26th. Bye, y'all.